thank you very much, everybody, that they decide to stay. I really appreciate the time to a bit highlight the exploration at Puma Exploration. So Puma Exploration, we have a really short and sweet time here. So I would invite you, please, to come to our booth. Booth is 408, just down the alley. So Puma Exploration, this is few words to keep in mind: high-grade gold at surface within a really safe jurisdiction. So this is early-stage exploration with a lot of upside potential and real exploration work done on the field. So a bit of a statement here to be aware of. Basically, few highlights, investment highlights. One of the best jurisdiction to do exploration. We're having a large land package, over 46,000 hectares, very high-grade gold at surface, and also very, very low exploration costs to define the resources. So following 2019, there were a lot of more attention in the Appalachian Rock, mainly in the Newfoundland. That was the site here, as you can see, of a many great discovery. And Puma has been working in the Bathurst camp of New Brunswick, located here, northern New Brunswick, for the last 15 years. So when we saw all that great discovery, we decided to move on and look for a brand new play for gold in New Brunswick. So that's everything start in 2019. And as we can see here, we have put together a very large land package. Most of it was part of deals with option from local prospector, and probably the other half with staking. So that was open ground. The Bathurst camp limit was right here. And Bathurst camp used to be one of the biggest underground zinc mine in the world, a mining jurisdiction and very safe place to do exploration. Most of the work were directed on the base metal side up to the time in 2019, the major discovery in Newfoundland. So that is the main land package. As you can see, it's really low-cost exploration, all by paved road. This is the main project, the William Brook project, located along the 180. This is a paved road that is connecting the two main cities in northern New Brunswick, Bathurst and St. Quentin. So large land package, 100% Puma, along the paved road. We have all the facilities in St. Quentin, which is mean the car shack, the offices, the grocery, everything you can find to do really not too much expensive exploration work. But the thing is the main potential of the zone. So what we've been doing since 2019 is to collect data, make some great discovery, having the two boots on ground, and really work on the William Brook. William Brook property is about what we have done, about 90% of all the costs and the exploration on that project. And what we now seems to have is probably an emerging gold camp, which is mean that with that huge land package, 46,000 hectares, we are now finding and discovering new deposit almost like every year. Now this year we've done the last fourth discovery, which is the Pantera. So we're Puma Exploration, we have the Lynx, the Cougar, the Jaguar, and the Pantera. So now the trouble is not to find a deposit, but another name with a cat in it to name the deposit itself. So all located really close from a major suture, a fault, a break that is similar to what we found in Newfoundland. So this is, the main 4 zone discovered so far. We always do it kind of different scale, 3 years program. First year is really exploration, prospecting. The following years is trenching, stripping, and the third year is drilling. So we never drill blind in New Brunswick because there's really, really little overburden. So it's really not expensive to do trenching, stripping. Permitting is so easy that you have access directly to the ground. So when you drill, you see the veins, you really test what you want to test. So in that way, that's the way we found what we have now, the Lynx Gold Zone, which is one of, so far, the best zone. And it's the more advanced. We have just drilled and finalized the 10,000 meters of drilling, and everything start as very early stage exploration, grab sample. So we take as much grab sample at surface to really characterize the vein, where the gold is and where, it's better to find more mineralization. And as you can see, as I said at the beginning, very high grade vein right at surface. So one of the best one was 371, a length zone long for 750 meters long so far, and all the good grades is being collected at the contact with true main unit, volcanic unit, rhyolite, and sediment. So that contact between those two zones are the best zone that we can have, like gold fluids coming through and get a deposit into the surface. So that was kind of 119 grams, very high grade gold at surface. Once we have those grab sample, very high grade, what we do, we start drilling. So many people ask me when you're going to drill at 500 meters. I don't need to go there right now. We're going to do it once we're going to know exactly the horseshoe, the orientation of the high-grade vein. But now, as long as we still find good mineralization at surface, we don't need to go deeper. And it's not true that deeper is higher grade. That is not true. So we don't know yet how's the model, how's the goal is, but with the 10,000 meters, we got one of the best hole in 2021, what we call the discovery hole, 5 grams over 50 meters right from surface. Those are the grades that we put on the 10,000 meters. So really systematic drilling every almost 15 meters, because those high-grade veins, sometimes, they pinch and swell, sometimes you have nugget effect. So you really need to drill really tight. But the thing is, tight drilling, but very shallow. So we've done about 113 holes for 10,000 meters to confirm the gold in that places. And we come up with a 3D interpolation of the gold grade. So every holes there that has been interpolated in gold grade to see if there's some kind of, high grade shoot. The one to follow in drilling, and this is exactly what we're going to start at the end of February, beginning of March. It's a 3,000 meters drilling program to confirm those horseshoe. So you see those kind of shell of gold grade, and it's all start at surface and it goes deeper. This has never been drilled yet. That will be the target for the next drilling program. We all start at surface and we're going to be drilling deeper. Once those high grade shoot will be really well defined, then we're going to continue deeper. But now we just be able to drill those. So at surface also, the main thing, for the 35 degree about deeping, that can be a really, really great situation for a potential open pit. So if you look at, we could probably think about a potential open pit. So in 2022, 10,000 meters of drilling, the goal of it was to define that gold resource at surface and see some continuity and some volume. Then we just start using the really kind of early stage recovery test, where we got up to 92% recovery only by gravity, up to 99.7 if we had flotation. So that very early stage recovery was done on the drilling done in 2021. What we're doing now is a huge metallurgical test to confirm those kind of grade and also to show the recovery. Because if we can come with a recovery with gravity only, that will really fast track a potential, operation, mining operation. In New Brunswick, as I said, it's really easy to permit. It's going to take less than a month to have a bulk sample permit for 4,000 tons. So I don't know where elsewhere in the world that you can have in a month 4,000 ton bulk sample. The beauty of it is we can just take it from surface, because everything already it's at surface. That is mainly the reason why we have such a great recovery. It's really those high grade, up to 51 grams over 2 meters, 46 over 4 meters, similar with visual gold in it, VG. Those has been drilled about 200 meters apart, and this is those high grade shoot that we want to follow. This is really teeny veinlet in it, and also visible gold. 14 seconds. So if I want to just show, after that main zone, what we've done is systematic work on the entire camp. So we found the length gold zone is there. We have potential many other deposits along strike. Last year, we've done 3 more great discovery deposits at surface, the Cougar and also the Jaguar. So I'm going to jump fast on the other 2 is the Cougar, something similar. It's about 4 kilometers away from the length gold zone. Also, very high-grade gold at surface. Everything now it has been found at surface, up to 30 grams, 60 grams at surface. This is the Jaguar gold zone, similar grades at the Cougar gold zone. And finally, we have the Pantera gold zone, which is the brand new, the baby. It's only found there, but we have about 2.5 kilometers long strike of a really high-grade gold in soil anomaly that's going to be retrenched. So once again, early stage exploration, trying to find our own deposit at surface, and try to expand. So length zone, main zone, we find new to build a camp there, very low cost exploration in New Brunswick. So I think you're coming to me? Okay, good. So thank you very much. And as it was really, really fast, please come to booth 408. I'll be there with my VP, Mia Boaridi, behind. She's going to help you to understand a little more the story. So you're all welcome. Thank you very much.